A girl was running through the pouring rain, clutching a heavy bag to her chest, her breath coming in short, sharp gasps as she kicked open the door to her father's small apartment. He was sitting at the table and looked up in horror to see his daughter soaked and shivering, her hands stained with red dye and blood. She cried out, "Dad, I didn't mean to hurt him. He just wouldn't let go, and the gun went off." She dropped the bag on the floor and collapsed in panic. The father rushed to her, grabbing her trembling shoulders. His eyes wide with fear, he looked out the window and saw a SWAT team surrounding the building, their red and blue lights flashing against the walls. "Come out, with your hands up, we have the building surrounded," yelled the megaphone. The father knew there was no time to argue. He looked at his terrified daughter and wiped the tears from her face. "Hide in the secret space behind the pantry." "Now," he whispered. She refused, shaking her head. "No, Dad, they know it was me." He didn't listen. He grabbed the bag himself, smearing the dye and blood onto his own shirt and hands, and shoved her into the hidden crawlspace just as the door shattered wood, splinters flying everywhere. The police tackled the old man to the ground. He didn't fight, he just yelled, "I did it. I shot him. Just leave my house alone." The daughter watched, through a crack in the wall, holding her mouth to stop her screams as they dragged her father away in handcuffs. Months went by, and the trial was the biggest news in the city. The daughter sat in the back of the cold courtroom wearing a hood so no one would recognize her, watching her father wither away in the prisoner's box. He looked so old and tired, but he never once looked at her, afraid he would give her away. The prosecutor called him a monster, a greedy thief who shot a security guard for money. The father stayed silent, accepting every lie just to keep her safe. The jury foreman stood up and read the verdict. Guilty on all counts, the judge lifted his gavel, ready to pronounce the sentence: life imprisonment. Without parole, the daughter couldn't take it anymore. The guilt was eating her alive. She ripped off her hood and ran down the aisle screaming, "Stop it, stop it. Wasn't him, it was me. Take me instead." The whole courtroom gasped, and the father yelled, "No, get her out of here. She's lying to save me." Just as the bailiffs grabbed her, the courtroom doors banged open and a breathless detective ran in. "Stop the sentencing," he shouted, waving a flash drive. "We found the security footage from the bank across the street." The video played on the big screen showing the guard actually slipping on the wet floor and his own gun going off by accident. The girl had only run away in fear. She never pulled the trigger. She was innocent of the shooting. The courtroom erupted in shock. The judge immediately dismissed the case and ordered the father released. The daughter ran into her father's arms, sobbing uncontrollably. "Why, Dad? Why did you throw your life away from me when you knew I was there?" He held her tight, kissed her forehead, and whispered, "I am your father. Protecting you is the only job I have that matters."